What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Powerstroke Tech Talk podcast. This is number 36. Boom. We got a full house today. Mr. Matt, Mr. Cody, DS, he's getting his pedicure done right now. And we got Reeling up here taking notes. Newcomer, Jason from the Lone Star State, but he's not alone. He's got a cherry brand new Super Duty in the driveway. We're going to talk about his, I guess, dilemma, sort of
Yeah,
little,
I guess you could add it like that.
little,
Yeah.
little dilemma. We're going to talk about that. Last podcast, we started talking about the chip shortage, but we had somebody join us from the PROMAXX, and it was much more exciting to talk about that than the chip shortage. So we're going to kind of maybe revisit that again today because it's still affecting us and everything that we have going on in the dealer and trying to get parts. Everything is being affected by this unfortunate chip shortage. For those of you that can't watch us on YouTube, Red, or listen to us in the background, make sure to check us out on Spotify, Apple, TuneIn, Amazon, and Podbean, which I just got a notification. We have over 5,000 downloads. So thanks so much for that.
Downloads. Dang,
yeah.
people really want to hear us
Yeah.
blabber.
It's really exciting to see the stats on that. So real quick, we have stickers and
I was
shirts.
just going to say, dude,
I
hold on.
always keep forgetting.
Hold on. I was just thinking about this as I was walking up here. I went to my fridge, tried to find an ice cold Busch. There was none. So I need you guys in the comments to scumbag Aaron to start doing PTT koozies.
Ooh, would you guys
'Cause
use koozies?
I would use koozies.
Koozies?
Dude, you can never have enough koozies.
I can take koozies.
Fishing, koozie. Playing golf,
But
koozie.
put
koozie.
that box over there on top of your left port side there, because we'll bring that up there a little later. Talk about a new mechanic cleaning.
Dude, I'm pretty impressed so far.
I'd like to check it out. I'm always about keeping my paws clean and shit. But yeah, Jason, welcome.
Yes, sir.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome. Why don't you tell everybody what you got rid of, times 2 to get?
Okay, I got rid of 2016 F250, 6-inch lift and 35s on it, 6.7 of course, and also traded in a 14 F150 with a 5.0 in it, crew cab. Both of them are crew cabs. One was tuxedo black, the 150 was tuxedo black, and 250 was the silver. I can't remember the name of that silver, but it was a pretty truck. Both of them were really pretty trucks.
It don't matter anymore.
Yeah, ingot, that's it. Yeah, it doesn't matter anymore. So after looking at yours and drooling over that for about 6 months, I started putting everything together and went and got one of my own. So it's rapid red with the blackout package, and it's basically your truck, only it's in rapid red.
Mm-hmm.
And
I like it.
She's sexy. She's nice. She turns some heads.
I like that red.
It really looks good.
But so, what's the deal with it? How many miles you got on it so far?
So I picked it up the first part of March, and I've got, I think, 4,900 miles on it so far. A couple of weeks ago, I was under doing the first oil change, and Sean, I went synthetic, and noticed the transmission was leaking in it. T6, man, it's all I've ever ran. But I noticed it was leaking, so I called the salesman. He's been kind of going back and forth with service, and I was supposed to be out of town this week, but didn't go because of this. And I wanted to, before I drove the truck 2,000 miles, and I didn't want to burn it up. So they said, well, come in on Tuesday. This was on Friday. We can't even look at it till Tuesday, so just come in till then. So today's Tuesday, and I go in there, and in the beginning, they were saying that I had 8 or 9 people that wouldn't be able to look at it till Monday. It's like, well, you told me that Friday. So I'm here Tuesday, and it's just, the revolving door thing. And tell you what, I'll just go ahead and check it in, get a ticket wrote on it, and I'll wait till my salesman gets here, and we'll go from there. And just waited and waited and waited and waited, and just kind of off the cuff, we started texting, and somebody made a phone call, and I don't know how or why, what impression it made, but 20 minutes later, they jumped in it, took it in the back, and came back with a diagnosis. They'll have the part tomorrow, and they'll get it put in. So I don't know why it has to be that kind of hassle, but I'm dealing with a frustration of, these trucks aren't cheap by any stretch of the imagination at all. So
I was thankful. I didn't tell you the gentleman called me to give me an update, but also in talking with him, couldn't believe that he said one of his local, not warehouses or deep, he used a different terminology, had it and would have it, tomorrow. Like, thank God it wasn't back ordered, because that's how everything's been. This is back ordered. This is back ordered. This little tiny clip's back ordered, and it'll make or break you, the whole job. So, I don't know. At least you'd have it back and up running for the weekend. I can't imagine that you have a cracked transpan.
No,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those pictures you took were pretty. I mean, they were pretty detailed. I couldn't really argue with them if I was trying to diagnose it. I mean, it looked clear as day. It was a transpan gasket.
Right.
But we were able to do some forescan stuff to actually personalize this truck a little more. Took care of some chimes and.
You did that remotely?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That worked out.
That's pretty sweet.
It worked out really well.
Pretty cool how that works now.
Yeah, it was being able to get the vehicle connected via TeamViewer, and it's something I've been really getting into. I've been kind of experimenting with doing some remote diag, and for those of you that are interested in that, I have 2 requirements, and it is to have forescan, whether you're going to need to download it or already have it. If you already have it, then I'm assuming you're going to have a medium high-speed CAN ELM adapter or some sort of dongle that's going to allow the computer to communicate to the vehicle, and then to have TeamViewer, which is how I remotely take control of your computer. So, it is an option. I just did one tonight that, if somebody is savvy enough with a DVOM or knows how to follow directions, I can help paint that road, that map, and it's, ultimately up to you to follow it. So in this case, in Jason's aspect, we're just, turning on, turning off some features, making his truck a little more personal. But using forescan it's got a video I have, it's in the works on how to use it. I think a lot of guys, even myself, I was intimidated when I first got it, but after using it and learning it, like, it is really, really, really cool. Not to heavy hassles with FDRS or IDS if you have to, if you don't have an internet connection. All these FDRS vehicles, you have to have an internet connection. Well, what if I want to pull codes and I'm out in the lot, or I need to do a dosing test out in the, something where you don't have an internet connection? And although you can still do it, you download the application you want to run and then can, have it. But forescan's really, really cool. And I don't want guys to be intimidated with it. It's just another scan tool to use. But I guess if you didn't use something like that, or a shoemaker, and have this thrown in front of you, I could be intimidated myself.
Shoemaker.
But I don't know. Leave me in the comment section. I never knew what forescan was. I was like, forescan? Wait, what? Forescan? What are you guys using that? Do you guys even know what it is? I would recommend you use it if you have a 6.7 or even a Ford vehicle for that matter. I know Cody, he has a hybrid and he uses it to balance the hybrid high voltage battery cells. We can do it in our trucks DS to do a manual regen. So
It
I wouldn't
even works on the old stuff.
yeah, I wouldn't say it's a dealer level scan tool, but it has a lot of functions of the dealer level scan tool that, you know, if Jason doesn't operate his truck, that would allow regen to successfully complete. Don't
Right.
worry, you got Forescan. Once a month, you're gonna run a manual regen through it or something, whatever. You know, it's definitely a tool. I don't know, Matt. Have you ever used Forescan? Do you use it often, or have you used it? Do you?
Yeah, we use it. Mostly just for reprogramming tire sizes, fuel
Mhm.
tanks. You don't
You
really.
know, one thing I haven't done with it is PATs. Can you do PATs? Can you
Yes.
program keys?
Yes.
Can you?
he's saying
I have
so.
not done that. I have not done that.
I mean,
You know.
I think it's a great tool to use for your fleet guys, your aftermarket shops, weekend warrior, whatever. It's an excellent thing to use, and you obviously don't need to have, you don't have to pay for the subscription. There's ways around that.
I did buy the lifetime subscription,
Which
by the way.
I'm not going to tell you not to buy the lifetime
Yeah.
subscription, but if
It
you're
was
only going to use it a
$50.
few times, that's up to you.
Yeah.
Definitely
mean-
get yourself a good interface to be able to connect to your vehicles. And
So there's ones that
off.
have a switch that you have to manually switch between high speed can and medium speed can, or you can get one that's already in the all adapter and it just does it, you know, automatically, which I would recommend you probably getting. Yeah, there you go.
I use
There's one with a switch. Yep.
there she be.
I gotta get that.
It works well. It really does. I was really impressed with, you know, when I was making the glow plug, the block heater video, and I was showing you guys what the engine coolant temperature sensor was reading after I had been sitting with it on for almost 4 hours, and you guys looked right at the Forescan screen to see the PID value. So I really think it would be a useful tool. You know, I get asked a good amount of times, you know, hey, A-Rod, what's the best scan tool out there? Well, hands down, I'm going to use IDS and FDRS. But depending on your savviness of working on vehicles, I would definitely recommend Forescan to anybody with a Ford vehicle for that matter, let alone a Powerstroke. So, and like Cody was saying, even with his old OBS, it still works on the old stuff. So we're not just set to using these on just the new trucks. It just makes it that much more better. But
With the old trucks, what all can you do? Can you change stuff? Is there? Are you just
There's-
scanning for?
There's really nothing other than doing like injector buzz tests,
monitoring data,
monitoring
codes.
data, and
I was gonna say, you
contribution
can
tests.
you can output command stuff with with Forescan, can't you?
That I tried to take control of RPM today, and I could not, unless I was not clicking on the right thing, but I could not find output state control.
Yes, you can output state control. I did it on a 5.4 E-van when I was chasing a misfire and
Okay.
a lane code. So
Okay, maybe I
It's-
wasn't.
it's a pain, but it does
there.
work.
Yeah, I don't
Um,
know. Maybe you're unsure if your bypass door is warped or something, and you want to figure that out, or if you're VGT sticking on your 6.7, because
That's exactly what I was trying to do.
those aren't
was-
really the most obvious things that you can just figure out driving, other than this thing's making way more whoopah than it should down low.
Well, is it normal for it to sound like a vacuum
know.
cleaner?
Not really.
I don't think that's
Dude, did
normal.
you see the TSB that just got? I don't even know if it was TSB. It was just a service message that got published today.
Yep. Seen it.
Yeah, I saw it.
That one
I saw it.
What did it say?
kind of made me giggle. He's covering his
Made
he's
me
covering,
giggle.
Yeah, he's covering his face because he's probably done. We've all done it.
What is it?
I'll have to say that was the only time in my whole career I had to physically run to go get a fire extinguisher.
Yeah. The message they put out said if you have a turbo failure that results in oil in the exhaust, example, our whole Scud missile, our whole exhaust system, like we just had one that puked 8 quarts into it.
Oh my God.
That they don't want you to do regen after regen after regen. They want you to just drop the exhaust or remove it and tilt it inlet side down and let it drain for like 24 hours.
Then drive it until it stops smoking.
Yeah.
Then you can regen. Because it'll crack the DPF.
Right. I mean, you might get a flame to shoot out of it.
Remember that 6.4 that was on the internet? Like, dude, back in those days. And
I remember the boys were telling me about late 07, early 08 when regens first became a thing. And they're like, dude, it was terrifying because these things, they're like, we didn't really know what was going to happen. And they'd light off and those things would just be shooting flames out the side of them. Just absolute flames. And then cash for clunkers happen. So they're like, hey, that one's going to get scrapped anyways. I'm going to go park next to that Saturn and see how quick we can melt the door off.
That's one thing I don't remember is any diesels getting cash for clunkered. I remember a bunch of gas ones, but I don't ever remember them wrecking a diesel.
I'm surprised people weren't like, get this 6-liter off of my hands. And then
people were taking advantage.
What year was that in?
No,
probably 2008.
Bill showed up with his whiteboard and said, I'll show you how to fix them.
I think a lot of people took advantage of that cash for clunkers for sure.
Well,
you're going to give
from the government. So it's like, if you wanted to get a new car, well, here, cash for clunker my car. And then we'll just.
Right. This car that you were going to scrap anyway. You know what I mean?
Hold on. What's that stuff you're pulling into the crankcase? You're doing what?
Dude, I heard all sorts. What? It turned into Mythbusters is what it sounded like. Well, it's going to get scrapped anyways. Go put a brick on the accelerator and see how long it lasts.
Well, who came up with the idea to just pour something in the engine? Like somebody who doesn't
was this like silica sand or something or something?
Yeah, dude, I don't know. Maybe you want to know if ketchup is a good engine oil, so you just dump a couple bottles of ketchup down.
A couple of bottles.
I don't know. I've heard hilarious stories.
Who wants us to see us put a couple of bottles of ketchup? Well, how about we'll put 13 quarts of ketchup in a 6.7 and then just run it and see what happens.
Well, we got to make sure we have a bypass filter kit on it.
I don't know if Tom would approve of that.
Well, it's only one way to find out.
I did on the comments of this video that just came out for the AMSOIL bypass kit kept saying, hold on, what was this dude's name? I know nothing about. I haven't looked up anything from this dude. Not this guy. Don Smith. There's a guy here on YouTube named Don Smith that makes a bracket for this kit. That's where I first seen this kit and started thinking about it.
I'm gonna look that up.
I don't know anything about this.
I saw that.
That's interesting.
Don Smith. And apparently,
Don's synthetic lubes, Don's oil. It's literally called Don's oil.
Maybe that's it.
I don't know. This guy's got a 6.7 and he's got a suit on, so he must know what he's talking about.
Yep, that's I think the link that the dude's
okay. So this guy is a AMSOIL dealer, is what I'm seeing here. Okay, he's got wiper. Okay, bypass. We're gonna look at page not found. Come on, man. Can't do that to me.
Nice comment. A lot of you guys who commenting,
you guys are getting all hyped up.
There's a lot of riffraff that you have to sift through, but for the majority, all of my community, you guys always have some really, really great comments, whether it's the input of just something you want to pass on, or if it's something, a story, a quick story you're trying to tell, or a problem that you had. Even like when we go back and forth about oil, like when we were first hammering out back in the beginning, well, we still do, but talking about a 540, and I'm using T6, and I'm using Schaefer's, and it just everybody just chiming in. I got this, I got this, I got this. Jason just said he used T6, and a lot of great input. And I think that the oil bypass is something. I mean, I don't really hear people talk about it, but I don't know if. I mean, I guess it's more popular, like maybe on over-the-road trucks or bigger applications. I don't really see a whole lot of 6.7s come in with oil filtration kits on it. I see more coolant filters come on, like with 6.0s. But
I don't think I've seen a single one with a bypass kit on
yeah,
it.
me either.
If you're gonna put the miles on real quick, it's something really. It might be worth it. Man.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you're hot shotting and running the truck real hard,
and you got to change your oil every 2 weeks or something.
Yeah,
instead,
I mean, if it's more economical for you to do that rather than oh shit, I just dropped a load, I got to go change my oil, and you're gonna go 2 more, and you got to change it again, and you're laying on your back in Wally World's parking lot because that's where you get the best deal on it. Then yeah, sure, but. I think as your average diesel driver, which I'm going to say puts on what we'll say average pickup driver, because I think that's the majority of those listening to us, you're putting 15 to 20 on it a year. I don't see the giant need for it, but that's just me. That is just me.
I could feel you on that.
So Jason, do you feel like the dealer kind of dropped the ball a little bit, and you kind of had to go through the salesman to get him to maybe draw some attention to the situation?
I really don't know how to feel about all that right now. I just kind of had it set up in my mind how it should have went, and that kind of isn't what happened. But
is this a new dealer you've went to, or have you been here before to get other repairs done?
This is a new one for me. The local dealer to me that's about 15 miles away, they're just known for not having the best of service or the best of deals. So I went on the other side of town, about an hour and a half away, and
so yeah, you got to make an hour and a half trip to drop this thing off.
Right.
Oh,
that's pretty brutal.
I mean, I think scheduling, Aaron, you can chime in on this. Cody, you can. I think scheduling is a very hard thing.
It is.
Especially when it has to go through a scheduler, then it has to go to the advisor, and then it has to go to the tech. And usually it only gets to one of those people.
Right.
And it never gets like, in a lot of stores, the thing is like, okay, you have an appointment, let's say for 12 o'clock tomorrow. I would say in most dealers, most repair facilities, that means like, here's a window for you to drop your vehicle off and get written up. It's probably not going to get worked on right away unless it's like a recall. Like, as much as I hate to say that, I mean, sometimes we'll have people, set an appointment and we can't get to it for 2 weeks because like all 3 of us are tied up with.
So does a recall take priority because it's a safety thing, or?
Most times, yes.
That, and usually recall parts are in stock, and boom, do it, done.
It's usually something quick and easy.
Yeah.
Usually, but most recalls you have to order it by the VIN in like weeks in advance to have it, so that way the customer just comes, and Ford tells the dealer to do this. So set an appointment with them, order the parts, set a time for them to come drop the vehicle off so they can be in and out. They don't need a loaner. This, that, the other kind of deal.
Like this recall with the 10 speeds, right? If I hear somebody call it a recall one more time,
it's not a recall.
Jeez, oh Pete's.
There's that video. I think there's that video going around that's doing super good. And
yeah, what's he at now? Yeah, Ford problem recall.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know. It brings down.
When I go to the dealer, I sense pressure. You know what I mean? It's never like, oh, come right in, let's get you fixed up. Oh, you bought a truck from here? Oh, let's get you fixed up. It's always like, oh, warranty work.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I kind of like that, but I could be wrong, but I swear like 90% of the work I do is warranty. So I'm just like,
Yeah.
whatever, just give it to me. I'll get it done.
I would say the same. I mean, there's a good amount of catch, but a lot of it is warranty work, man.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
what
like
what would be the difference?
I got
like
some
if
gravy
you're
right now because Aaron didn't want to do it.
if you're doing what's favorable, warranty or cash out of pocket? Customer comes in, he's got money.
Cash.
Customer pay every day.
What orders do you want to close out?
Yeah,
cash orders or warranty orders?
Because like for some instances, they might not book all of their warranty tickets until the end of the month, just because that's how they do it.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, like my customer pay jobs will get booked out right away because they know the customer's coming. And with warranty jobs, it could be whatever reason.
Wait on a back order part.
Yeah,
you gotta keep the RO open.
Waiting on that. Yeah, like I've got, a 6.7 to go in a 750 right now that I've had out for a month. And I was
waiting on what? Valve grind kit?
No, I was waiting on freaking install kit that I was supposed to have, and it went on back order.
6079.
Yeah, we didn't get a notification or anything. So someone made a call and they're like, "Yeah, when are we going to get that?" And they're like, middle of May, maybe June.
Jeez, oh Pete's, man.
So it's like, yeah, I got 20 something, 30 something hours that they're in limbo right now.
Yeah, likewise, man.
So for a contractor who's dependent on their truck, he may be thinking, "Oh, I'm going to get me a brand new truck because I want to be reliable." Well, if you need any warranty work, that might be a problem. Because when you call the dealership and say, "Hey, I got a oil leak," and they tell you, "Hey, drop off your truck on Tuesday, and we'll probably take a look at it on Friday, and next Friday it'll be ready. So give us 2.5 weeks, and we'll get you back on the road."
So
or you get a used truck with like 100,000. Yeah, if anything breaks, you're going to pay out of pocket.
Well, hold on.
Which situation is going to get? I mean, what's better?
Let's say the $100,000 or not the $100,000. Let's say the 6-year-old. Let's say the 5-year-old in the 5-year and 1 day 101,000 mile truck that just came out of warranty, right? We're going to compare that to a brand new truck. Let's say they both have the exact same oil leak. If the parts are on back order for the warranty truck or the customer pay truck, you're getting them both at the same time, because it has been decided that if I do not follow the repair procedure exactly the same and have the same parts put on it, then the service part warranty is no longer valid. And let's say it goes to another store and they're like, "Oh, hey, Matt didn't put this lower oil pan on here." Boom, claim clicked. They don't have a service part warranty now.
They'll get you on them one-time use fasteners, man.
So Matt, what you're saying is when
them technicalities,
regardless if it's a warranty repair or a cash repair, the actual repair itself is covered after the repair is done.
Right. Like you go to the dealer, and that's when people say, "Okay, well, it's out of warranty, why would I still go there?" And Cody or Aaron can correct me on time frames and what qualifies, but like most engine repair stuff comes with a 2-year unlimited mileage extension. You could say of that, like the service part itself. So like if I do an oil pan,
so as a customer, you're going to save that invoice. And if that problem comes back again, you pull out that invoice and say,
"Well, we got record of all that stuff anyway."
Yeah, but it's like if you go to another dealer or whatever.
Now at another dealer, would that same record be good, or would they want you to go back?
That's what I don't know. Cody, do you know that?
As long as you have proof of it being done, it's good to go.
Yeah.
So you're good. That's pretty interesting. I mean, you're good.
It's the same thing with like warranty stuff of, let's say another dealer decides the the tech's like, no, I need to get paid for this. I need the hours. So they're like, all right, I'm just going to leave off this bolt, but they bill it out. So Ford doesn't see it on the claim, right? Ford just sees that everything's there. The ducks are in a line. We're paying out that claim, and I get the truck next, and I'm like, whoa, man, they didn't replace the stuff that they're supposed to. I'm not touching this because we can't service part warranty it out. And they just hose the customer by doing that.
SPW.
Now with this 100,000 mile truck though, you can go to the dealer, or you can even go to any shop. You can go to Joe's garage.
As long, I think Ford says, as long as the parts and repair is done by a Ford certified technician or someone that is ASE certified, they will honor it. Correct?
Yeah. I've seen
right?
It sounds right. I've seen like when I had some work done on my truck, the guy ordered the parts from a Ford dealer, and it was like the hubs, the locking hubs on the 150. And he's like, yeah, it's got 2 years or something, he said, unlimited miles.
I mean, it's nice, and you're getting quality stuff. There's some stuff out there that's aftermarket that's good, but I've lost a lot of faith in a lot of it. Like Moog a few years ago wasn't that bad. Now,
yeah, they're terrible now.
But the point is though, if you got the 100,000 mile truck, ideally you want to use the Ford part. But if you can't get it, and you can get a different brand, I don't know if that's the only way to get back on the road.
Yeah, I mean, there's stipulations to it too. Like, say you have ESP, you got an extended service plan. They will cover a competitive make and part. And then I don't know if Cody's shaking his head.
I've heard that.
They'll cover it, but I don't know if they'll pay for it to be put on. I don't know if they'll cover it or if that goes to the warranty claim. If something fails, goes through that. I couldn't tell you, but
that would be affected. All of these repairs currently, and probably why everything has been back ordered for all of us is because we can't get the goddamn chips. I don't know what these things are going in. Everything, apparently.
Everything.
But it's I mean, everybody's all over Facebook with the pictures of the Super Duties
here. Yeah, I was gonna say, brings a tear to my eye to see all those duties sitting in Kansas and Kentucky.
That's bad.
All alone, waiting for their owners. Poor trucks.
I want to know.
So speaking of shortages, I'm taking over right now, Aaron. You gotta take a break. You're eating, you're texting, you're doing everything else.
I know. Look, they're really good though. I'm starving.
So Jason, a big topic that comes up is tires on your truck. So this is like going to be a 2-part thing. Are you going to stick with the ones that came on it? Did yours come with Michelin's, or what did you?
It came with the Michelin's, and I just had those rotated because I'm right at 5,000, and they're starting to cap out like Aaron talks about his doing. And so I haven't quite decided yet. I'm going to run them down, but I want to see how long I can get out of them.
So here's what I'm going to say to that. If you want tires for your truck, you need to start thinking about that, because I know in our area, they're forecasting it's like within the next 6 months, we're not going to be able to get tires.
Damn.
And we have stocked up because of that. Like a quarter of our showroom right now is full of tires because we can't hold any more.
I bet they like that smell in there.
Do you think the tires is going to be like the toilet paper shortage, like everyone's stocking up?
Dude, I don't know, but I know they're having a hard time getting whatever. I don't know if it's rubber, if it's a compound, whatever it is. And all the tire manufacturers are scrambling right now because they're like, holy crap.
My tires are
going to be able to make tires.
I just actually heard there's going to be a shortage on Jocko juice. So anybody trying to get up on that is going to be like sad.
No, he says logistics wins wars, and he's all set up. He's got his stuff in supermarkets.
Hey man, I'm just telling you what I hear, man.
So we've been over tire rotations before, haven't we?
Yeah, man. I want to talk to you about that. On my
Look
truck.
at these things. They're so golden
and why?
delicious.
why you shouldn't crisscross all the time. Aaron, you say crisscross all the time, right? So you're saying left rear goes to right rear, right front goes to left rear, and you're doing that every time.
Why not, Matt?
I'm not anymore. I've been just going back to front.
So here, I wouldn't even do, this is why I always say you have to just cross one axle when you do it. So my favorite tire rotation is to cross the non-drives on a pickup. That's rear wheel drive, right? So let's say here's your fronts, here's your rears. If you're going diagonal all the time, right? You're not really changing the rotation of the tire. It's just constantly going this way. If I put the one in the left rear to the right, it's going to spin, right? Well, it's going to change. Okay, anyways, I need a piece of paper, which I'm not going to be able to find. Anyways, a tire that would normally face, which, you know, the ones on the right are going to rotate counterclockwise in a sense. Let's say you have your white letters out, right? Or they're going to face clockwise. They're going to rotate clockwise. The ones on the left side of your vehicle are going to rotate counterclockwise. The reason I always cross one axle is just to get like constant good shoulder wear, right? You get what I'm saying? You picking up what I'm putting down?
Like shoulder wear, like rotator cuff.
Yeah, I guess. I'm trying. This sounded way better in my head, and when I described it to someone, they were like, "Oh yeah, duh." And now I'm saying it, and I'm getting all sweaty and nervous, and I think I'm getting a pit stain. But
Hey, just talk about the soap. Just
talk about the soap. We'll talk about the soap later. We'll talk about the soap later because I really want that to go through.
No, Matt, my tires, man. Oh, they need to be rotated
on your on your 450.
Yeah, and those aluminum wheels.
So I saw your video and you were very concerned about that. And my only option for you is you're going to have to demount them.
Yeah.
Like you're going to have to pull
that's
them
the only
off.
thing. That's the only thing I can think of.
And if you're wondering how I would do a dually rotation, because I know you are, I'm going to pull my fronts off. And then what do I usually like to do? Obviously cross them. I like to do a this motion. So we're going to cross our fronts and make those our new outers.
Make them your new outers.
We're going to take
I want them to be the inners. I don't want to look at them no more.
I want them to be the innards.
Okay, you can do that too.
Yeah, I don't want to see them.
Either way, one of either your inners or your outers are going to stay, and then the other one's going to go up front. Well, they have to. But
okay, you're getting about one crucial tire. What about the spare? Are you not rotating in the spare?
I mean, I don't even know why I have to tell people to rotate their tires because they rotate when they're going down the road. So I think all this other stuff is just, sales mumbo jumbo.
Well, what about
rotating the tires?
What about
guys
the spare?
With 60,000 miles and ain't changing their oil? I could give a Frenchman's FUCK about the
dude.
tires.
When someone complains about how bad a tire wears, like, oh, I hate Coopers because I only get 20,000 miles on them, and it's like, dude, it looks like you're racing NASCAR with them because the outer shoulder of your right tire is just burned off.
If you ain't rubbing, you ain't racing.
And
well, yeah, what about the spare? Like, what if I took that? It's a steel wheel. Is that just doing too much or what?
You can get as involved or uninvolved as you want. You could do a crazy remote bypass filter and then block heater powered by inverter and just go as nuts as you want. I like to keep things simple.
If you rotate in the spare, I mean, that spare tire is going to waste. That tire's going to waste. It's going to sit up there. It's not good for the environment just to let it go. Ooh, what if I take that tire out? I get one new tire.
Did Sean just say the environment? Like, was that
I didn't know that Sean was
on here
concerned about the environment.
Well, what if I take out that tire, put it on the front, and get one new tire?
What good is a tire mounted to the front of your truck going to do? You're just going to be driving and you're going to burn a flat spot in it. Like you're gonna put it on the bumper on the front, or what's
No,
your
I'm
plan?
gonna take that tire, take it off the rim, and put it on the front rim, and just get one new tire, and that way I have two new ones in the front.
Why would you put it on the rim? There's already a tire on the rim.
Just
It's
get
not
training
aluminum.
wheels.
It's steel. I can't put the steel wheel in the front. I can put the steel wheel in the back and rotate it in like that, but I
Like,
guess you'd have to write it down.
You'd stand in the bed of your truck, holding the wheel like you're driving a ship, like this.
No,
It's not a Moen faucet, buy it for looks, buy it for life. Put the aluminums in the back, get them steely boys up front, rotate them tires in.
You know what I think? I think you need some forces on your truck, Sean.
Ooh.
yeah, that'd be cool.
No, he's not gonna
Yeah, he
he's
does.
not gonna be allowed to do that.
You want to know what? Here's the simple solution to dualies. Just run super singles. There you go.
I haven't seen that though on the pickup.
I know someone makes super singles. Someone out
Oh,
there
you know
does.
what? I have seen them, but they're like big, real big, like 38s, big Continental 38s.
Why don't we
Mhm.
do you some
Big
245s? Some 245 75 19 and a halves.
That'd
Like
be cool.
the F600 has.
That'd be cool.
Because those things ride stiffer than hell.
Oh, I don't want that.
You think a 450 or a 550 is bumpy? Ooh.
Not really. Not mine. I mean, a cabin chassis maybe, but a pickup truck 450.
Well, yeah, that's because you got the you've got the Gucci edition. You
Yeah,
the
it's
Gucci
got a
truck,
it's got a 350 suspension, so it kind of rides like a 350.
and you got
Wow,
the Gucci.
these
got the
comments are blowing up right now. You guys are just non-stopping.
He's got the
Good
Gucci
comments.
Glock in the glove box.
I don't know if Sean knows what is that?
The Gucci Glock?
The Gucci Glock.
Dude, everyone knows what the Gucci Glock is. Cody knows what the Gucci Glock is.
He's got
one.
He's got a Gucci strap.
I
He's
do.
got a
got
Gucci
one.
strap.
He's got one.
I got a not a Glock.
It's
I don't even know
Sarah-
how to respond to this comment.
It's Sarah-coated, looking all goofy in like 20 different colors.
Is this the X-Files?
It's crazy, Matt. You brought that up. I do a guy's lawn. He's got a big Cerakoting operation here. I'm like, man, this
What
guy's
is going on with it? Oh, the batteries are dying?
yeah, man. My batteries are dying,
Oh.
man. Oh,
It's funny FX with the lights.
I know, man. I gotta fix this.
You're saying you got goofy comments?
Look at that trailer and that whole setup back there. Dang, I loaded up. Pulling it with the 6.2.
Yeah.
How's that pull compared to the 6.2 with the 450?
I haven't really pulled this with the 450.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I probably wouldn't.
Wait, Aaron, what comment are you giggling at? Just give me initials.
HF.
It was on the one you just did.
Like, I can't believe, like, for the guys, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but me, when I'm on YouTube, I'm always on my phone. So if I'm going to comment, I'm going to comment on my phone. But some of the comments that I get, I'm like, man, dude must have been on the computer, because there's no way I was going to be typing this with my phone. Like, it wouldn't even fit in the allotted field. I would've had too many characters.
12-page dissertation.
I mean, it's a lot of information. It's I mean, I hope some of the comments help people out. I think people forget about the comments because they'll ask a question 90 times. Comments. Did you see the pinned comment I put at the top? Check the comments. Check the comments. Hey, buddy, check the comments. Like, I'm not being a prick, but it's, dude, before you ask a question, just, hey, why don't you skim them comments? Or look at the description.
There's a new guy. There's a new Ford Tech. I don't know if you guys have seen him. He's coming up. I need to
I've
look.
seen a couple.
I've got to look into that guy. That's all.
Damn, dude, this guy just shit on his own product.
What Ford Tech you said?
Yeah. What is this Ford Tech I saw?
I was just watching him today. Actually, he was doing a video about a Mustang oil filter.
Probably the same guy. He's got like when I looked, he had probably like 3,000 subs. But
Ford Boss Me.
yeah, Ford Boss, that guy.
Ford Boss Me.
So
okay.
Jason, we didn't talk enough about you. What are you going to do with your truck? What's the mainstay for your new duty?
I was thinking about just driving the hell out of it for a while, but just at 4,800 miles, it started leaking. So now I don't know.
Did you actually?
Well, I mean, are you going to be hauling trailers, groceries, horses,
just
cows?
RV stuff.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. And it's also my daily now. So, I mean, I'm really impressed with the fuel mileage out of it, to be honest with you. My normal day to day, I'm getting 19 and a half out of it.
What?
Wow.
That's exceptional.
What gear set did you go with? Well, you're a 350, so you probably got 373s. Or
It's
no?
It's the 331 with the with the
331.
electronic locker in it.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, running down the highway at 75, you're barely hitting 1,500.
I like that. That's cool. So when you're going camping or pulling your RV, are you going to places that have hookups for everything? Like they're full service? So this is a hypothetical. If Ford made a hybrid Super Duty in the same capacity that they do the F-150 now with the 220 hookup, would you find that useful if you were going to go off grid where you couldn't have like a power hookup?
Yeah. That way you could go anywhere you wanted.
This is what I am saying. You guys better deliver, Ford. You better do it.
Big
What
brother.
do you think, Matt? What are you thinking? Are you thinking like, I get the battery part, but what about the generator, the power generator part?
Well, I mean, okay, so yeah, you're gonna have to run your truck if you want to run like,
Are you talking alternators? Or are you thinking that
no,
little
like
generator?
if you want to run your camper for, let's say, like a weekend, you're going to have to run your truck. But I would see that as an upside to being able to like go camp literally anywhere in the world.
Do you think the 397 amp dual alternator setup is good enough, or do you think what they have with that generator?
It's going to be a hybrid. It had to be hybrid.
You would need your hybrid. That's why I'm saying and I've said this before, I've heard it's happening, and I don't remember if Cody said he knew or not either.
So you're thinking that motor that the F-150 has between the engine and the trans situation?
Well, yeah, like a straight up hybrid 6.7 powertrain.
I don't think it'll be a diesel. I honestly, it'll probably be gas over diesel just because of
maybe a 6.8 or a 7.3 for simplicity.
I would think gas, because if you put a diesel, you're already at too high of a price point to put another hybrid and then it's too heavy duty for, you know what I mean? I don't know if you could.
I don't know. I don't know. If Jason's saying he would find it usable, I'm sure he's not the only one.
The only thing I see a problem with the diesel is you're going to have it 1,500 RPM or more to keep the exhaust from sooting up.
True.
Yep.
True. Yep. There is a point there.
So, I mean, it's going to be like running high idle all the time.
But I wonder if soon here we're going to see any of you guys that are in construction and run case equipment know that they have come up with a system that no longer requires a DPF.
We need that in the trucks.
What? How was that?
So I think it has. I don't know if they went with. I've gone over it in my head. I don't know if going from the Atkinson cycle, because what is stuff normally, Otto or Atkinson?
Atkinson is the hybrid style.
Right. So I didn't know if they went to an Atkinson cycle, if that would help with NOx, or if they did. I don't know how they're doing it. They've got to be running this thing so damn hot and so, I don't know.
There's some alien technology that they're not telling us.
I really need to look into what they are doing.
I don't
'Cause
know,
I'm
man. Some of
so
it's
fascinated by it. Like
some
the
of this-
things, they don't produce soot at all.
some of this
insane.
some of this gasoline technology is creeping up on diesel technology. I mean, fuck. If you get the hybrid with the gasoline version, it's creeping up on diesel a little
I mean,
bit.
they're already working on gasoline versions of the DPF. I mean,
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's
Oh
an
my God.
that's an
Oh.
issue. That's
A more
an issue.
sophisticated catalytic converter for gasoline is exactly what we need.
we already got DI injectors. We've already got
Right, with the
port
DI
injectors.
with the DI injectors, is that making soot now, or what's the issue?
More
No, they're
carbon.
just, I don't even know what they're going after with fine
'Cause
particulate with
if-
gas. But I mean,
If
it's
you
can't
if
see
you
it.
look
I can't tell if he's flicking us off or if he's just frozen.
It's time
He's
for Hot
just-
Shots commercial.
He's just having a
And
moment.
brought to
Yep,
you from our sponsors.
hot shots. All right. Well, while Sean is
I can hear you guys
so he's back.
talking about.
All I heard is you're talking about me.
So I
you
had
guys talking
purchased
about?
something, and we're not going to go into very far details of where this could go. But I'm not getting paid to say any of this. I have seen commercials for this stuff ridiculously, and if you guys are in a shop, you're getting your hands dirty as hell. Even if you wear gloves, they tear. You get it on, you get
For
shit on your
real.
arms, whatever.
For real.
You guys have watched Shark Tank at all? You may have seen a product called Grip Clean, which is a like all natural soap. And I'm not a big I watched a video, something clean something off, I'm gonna go buy it. Like I use Gojo and it works, but it dries the hell out of my hands. So we're gonna give this stuff a try. Maybe this will be my first video to revamp my channel. But if you guys are using this, I need to know if it actually works. Because from what I'm seeing, I'm getting very excited. They've got these wipes that are supposed to be real good. They got everything. It came with a brush. Dude, look at my nails. I mean, the viewer,
Look
the
at my
listeners can't
nails.
see, my nails are filthy.
Look at my nails.
It's the only reason I look forward to vacation, because my hands get clean.
If anybody knows or watches my videos, they always know my hands are all purpled. I got
Purple.
the purple nitrils.
Oh,
I like them. I don't know. I remember getting chastised because of my glove wearing, but I don't know, it seems to have fallen suit with everybody else. I get paid enough to ruin my paws. Bad enough I got arthritics. I don't need my hands and nails all stained and.
Hey, Matt.
the thing I noticed is shots used to hurt when I'd get them or getting poked with needles or whatever. And it's like, ever since I started getting paid to work on stuff, it's like, what's the shot anymore? I just destroy my hands all the time.
What do you mean a shot? I'm not getting a shot. I haven't getting a shot anyway.
It's not a no,
Kinda
I'm just
shot.
saying for myself, it's some weird thing that I noticed.
You out here getting shots? What are you talking
Hey
about?
man, this ain't trying to go into no COVID vaccine.
That's not where I was going.
Advertisement, man. Take
not
that
where
stuff
it's
to the other
going.
channel, man.
That's not where it's going. That's not where it's
It's not
going.
an issue.
Sean was just giving you a couple of jabs.
That's
Hey,
not
what's
where
the
it's
shot
going.
you're talking about,
I'm
man?
not making it political.
You over there
guys are
taking
over here
shots?
making it
You over there
political.
taking shots, man?
Only shots I'm taking is at you.
them
Sean.
cheap shots. As he looks right at the camera, he's like, the only shots I'm taking is you.
Matt, dude, my truck, I checked the oil, bro. It was low.
Again.
Yeah.
Somebody just told me that today in an email that he is having the same predicament as that silver 450 I had in my video. What did you guys come about finding?
I haven't really been checking it enough, but yeah, I checked it.
So where did you guys fill it at? Hold on. How long did you wait for this thing to drain down?
Well, you're checking the oil with the PAO in there, right?
Yeah.
Oh, well, shoot. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll tell you how many I put in from the gun.
We filled it, Matt. We put the extra amount in there to make it full, like right
What
at
about
the
the
top.
CCV? Is that making it eat it?
It could be.
Could be.
What's that emoji? And it's
No,
like,
dude, because we already did that. We had him pull the cap on it, and it didn't. It's
Yeah,
not even
but-
that.
but
He
does
put his
that mean
hand
that
over it, and he didn't really feel
Does that
anything.
mean it's not drawing too much, or what? Or is it supposed to suck it
No.
in if it is,
No.
or what's it supposed to do?
No,
Because
all
I mean, is that
all
I thought that was checking.
separator is getting is like the oil mist. That's
I mean, I don't know if it's my driving characteristics or what. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know.
Are you
I'm
doing
at
a lot
50.
of? Hold on. Are you doing a lot of short trips?
Not too much.
Because
I
I'd
mean,
have Cody. Would you have a hard time believe it has anything to do with the new piston design? Now that we're back to a cast iron piston.
we're at a steel piston.
little tiny guy.
Well, yeah, steel piston, but like expansion rates. Are we gonna burn oil more versus the old aluminum pistons?
Right.
I don't know. I mean,
I put a decent amount of miles on it in this last oil change, in this last 50% that I've worked. So it hasn't been too terribly short.
I mean, I do know Ford says a quart every 1,000 is acceptable.
Good God.
So just think, if you
Probably-
went 10,000 miles on your oil change,
No, let's
You'll be
just
good to
think
go.
you're
I
mad.
thought it was a quart every 3.
Maybe they changed it.
I thought it was a quart every 800, but I don't remember.
I
thought the
remember at
Performance
school, it was
vehicles
like
were the
1,000.
ones. I thought the performance vehicles were like a quart every 1,000 if you're using it in that capability. I'm pretty sure it's a quart every 3,000.
Or if it's a 5 liter, it's a quart every 50.
every
Right?
fuel fill up, 2 quarts every fuel fill up.
Well, what are the implications? You know, I probably burned a quart of oil, and fit, you know, like I'll get to the next oil change. It'll probably be two quarts. What is
I mean,
gonna happen?
is there nothing on the stick? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, right now, when I check it, there's hardly anything on the stick. Like if I wipe it off, stick it
Wow.
back in, the stick
Damn.
is like.
So where did you fill it? Where'd you fill it up to on the line though?
So I tapped it off to the full mark. To the full.
How many
mark.
quarts did you put in?
I don't know. I had gallons. I put whatever amount when we filled it up here. I think we did 14 quarts. That's what I put in there.
Yeah,
But I
'cause
really, honestly, I was using gallons and I was just going off the stick.
I
and I got
usually
it to
do
the-
like 3/4 of a quart into the filter, and then I'll do like 13 1/4 into the crankcase. That's usually, I'm right on the money at the top of the full line.
I got it right on the money at the top of the full line. And then 50% later, I'm on. I mean, there's really nothing to do. It's not like I'm gonna go get a new engine. Like the truck's only got, you know, I think 7,000 miles. I don't know.
I'm about to turn 12. I'm about to be out of my first year of use.
Aaron's about to say he's got a brake pulsation.
No, but I did have a brake noise and it went away. I mean, this was like in the very beginning. I never did anything to the
Oh.
brakes.
We had a lot of customers complain about that when they first got them, or just when they're cold.
I mean, it's running good, so I'm just not. I guess I'm not gonna worry about it. Keep topping it off. I guess, right?
Yeah, I mean, one of
See what
the
happens.
dangers of a full synthetic is that it has a lot more tackifiers. It's a lot more sticky, so it'll cling to the cylinder walls a lot easier and burn.
I'm excited for an upcoming video that I have coming, I believe, this week, actually. And it is talking about high pressure
Is it-
fuel systems.
Is it this week, or this week in July this week?
It is, oh no, it's this week as in March of this, or May of this week.
Dude, speaking of fuel systems, I need to get one of our customers on here.
Oh yeah.
So it can be the end all be all discussion of fuel. Which I don't know if they will be, but when it comes to performance, Exergy is the boys to go with. So we're going to try to get them on.
I have some good info that I found in the workshop manual.
That is.
it states, when the indicator readings demonstrate a full liter, a full quart has been used, record the vehicle mileage. The mileage driven should not be less than 1,400 km or 900 miles. The drive cycle the vehicle has been operated under must be considered when making this calculation. It may be necessary to have the customer bring the vehicle in, which I can remember doing this, in for a periodic oil level indicator reading to closely monitor oil usage. So we would actually tell customers, we'd make a little hash mark on the oil level indicator, have them go drive it for 1,000 miles, come back, and we would take, the mileage, take not a sample, but, stick the oil and see if it is within the limits of what is acceptable for oil consumption. So
It's 900 miles.
yeah.
900 miles. How many?
How long did you let it drain back, Sean?
F-150.
I think long enough.
Well,
They say 20 minutes.
I was gonna say
Up to operating temperature and then let it sit.
Yeah, I go up to operating temperature and I drain it, and it drains while I'm doing. What else am I doing? I don't know.
I mean, when you checked it, did you check it after like 20 minutes of sitting?
Oh no, I checked it first thing in there. I check it first thing before starting. So not even warmed up. I need to warm it up and let it sit for 20 minutes and do the whole thing like that, but I haven't done that yet. Pull the stick cold.
As long as you're checking it the same way every time, that's all that matters.
As long as you got oil in it, is really, I guess, all
It's
that
got oil.
matters.
It's got oil in it. It's not like it burned. It's not on the stick, but I mean, there's still how many quarts down in there? I don't know.
Jason, did you buy ESP when you bought your truck?
Yes, I did.
Did you get wheel and tire care?
Yes, I did.
That's a thing.
Damn it. What
Why'd you
ESP
say-
did you get?
I say, damn it.
Because I didn't get it. I didn't know you had to be done at the point of sale.
Yeah, it's got all that has to be done at the point of sale. It's the shit. I don't have it in front of me. It was the expensive one. I'll put it
Was
that
it?
way.
All right.
Yeah.
You got the best one?
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
I can dig that.
My
I
thing
just
about the
recently got
wheel
mine.
and tire though, what if you want to change the tires?
Ooh.
I don't know.
So like you want to change out of the Michelin's, well, wow, you got tire care. You might not want to do that now.
Well, I wonder if it just has to be on their list of tires.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good
Alright.
question. Never
Well,
really
if
thought
it-
about that.
Wait, hold on. So
That is a good one.
does that cover your tires for the lifetime of the contract? Or what is wheel and tire care? I'm not well versed in this.
I think it's the rims too.
Yeah.
If you scrape the rim on a curb, but I feel like with a truck, it may be a little bit excessive to protect your rims. If you have a good amount of rubber, good amount of meat, you may be not likely. Whereas you got like a smaller Fusion or something, you could tear those titanium wheels up pretty bad.
I hate those Fusion black titanium wheels.
Yeah.
Those things are a pain to do tires on without damaging them.
Oh, hold on. I got something here. No, that's not it. Lease care.
He's got
No.
this book.
I got them over here. I was supposed to make a video on it, but I just procrastinated and it just kind of fell to the wayside. But I had went and got all of these because I wanted to talk about it, and I thought I saw something in here about tires. This one's just huge. If you guys want to talk about warranties, let me know. I got all the information here ready to go. That's for
Dude,
another
it's-
day.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a really good topic because there's some stuff that isn't covered that you look and you're like, how the hell is that not covered under powertrain warranty?
What I really want to cover is dudes who are buying the truck. Okay. The salesman's going down their checklist. All right, we got the truck. We got this and that. We got the butt massagers. All right, we need to talk about warranties. So you've priced your truck out. It's already at 80,000 or whatever your budget's at. And you're like, okay, here's A, B, and C. And when you think warranty, just warranty, oh, you got this blanket over you. Oh, well, let me just get the lowest one right now. I'm already at $80,000. Well, little do you know that lowest warranty isn't gonna cover diddly.
Might as well just take that money
And I
throw
get
it. Just
right.
throw it. Just don't even think where you're
I
throwing
get
it. Just...
into so many instances where a customer comes in, oh, I got the warranty, it's in the glove box right here. All right, no problem. Figure out what's wrong with it, call it in, $3,200 not covered under warranty. And then you got this mad customer, doesn't understand why. And I totally get it. Maybe he wasn't explained in the very get-go what premium care is, how good it is, all the stuff that it covers, and then these other warranties that are, subpar. And I think, like Matt said, it would be definitely a good subject to cover. Jason got his. I have mine. I purchased it after the fact. DS has his.
Got mine at point of purchase, but I don't remember what I got. To be honest, I don't remember.
I think
now,
you got the 125 one.
I don't know. I didn't get tire care. I didn't get that one, and I didn't get maintenance. I did not get maintenance.
I would.
But I got the next one down. I don't know what that was.
I got premium care. I got 6 year 85,000. No, 6 year. Yeah, 6 year 85,000.
Oh, you know what I got? I got bumper to bumper to whatever the term is that I would be paying for it. So if I'm paying for it, it's under bumper to bumper.
Ryan, did you get ESP on the Silver?
Not yet.
No.
No.
What's the mileage on it now?
At like 28.5.
Oh snap! Okay.
I really like Ryan's silver truck. It's sweet. It's really nice.
Cody, you got ESP on Frankenstein?
No.
Yes, he keeps extending it and extending it and extending it. Are you here to extend your car's warranty? Actually, I am.
You get a cam sensor, and you
should
get
keep
a cam
that
sensor,
truck,
and you get a cam sensor, and you
just
get
keep
a cam
it, Ryan, and start working it. Just go back to working it. Make some YouTube videos
On the old white truck.
Yeah, just like put it back in service.
I don't know if this truck is going to be available, but there is a vehicle for sale. We have a 99 F350.
It's a 2000, man. Come on.
2000.
Dude, don't do them like that.
Ready to go. Plow. Insert for a dump insert for the bed. Ready to work. Everything works.
She got a dump truck.
Lights. She's an oldie. Rusty but trusty. If you're thinking about getting your start in a landscaping business or just looking for that shop truck or a farm truck, dude, this is
let me tell you,
I
have seen this truck, and this thing runs harder than a 4-year-old in Walmart. She just keeps going.
That is like the sickest analogy ever, because that is straight up 100%.
Someone used that one on me at the golf course, and I was on the tee box crying because I'm like,
pretty good, dude.
The isms this guy was coming up with were just, they were good.
So if I haven't sold it by July,
yeah,
you know who to talk to.
Yeah, let us know in the comment section. I mean,
Mr. Aaron, why don't you get a website going?
That's funny, because after the PROMAXX, I've been thinking about that.
Because you know what we could, I'm not gonna say wait. You know what you could start? You could start a little classifieds on there for guys that want to sell their trucks.
Ooh, I like it.
Like TFL's got that thing, that website where they have auctions. That'd be cool.
2000. The year 2000 snacks. All them snacks. Well, folks, I think this would be a good time to cut it off. Late night extravaganzas are going to come to an end. I really appreciate Jason for hanging out and finally getting on with us. Hopefully he gets his truck back tomorrow, or for the sake of argument, end of this week. Matt, DS, Reelan, Cody, Sleepy D.
He doesn't even know what's going on.
I love it. Catch us all later. Let us know what you think in the comment section below. Make sure to check out DS Trucks. Check out Mr. Matt on TikTok and the old Graham Reelan. He's out there doing the reeling. Check his stuff out too. We'll catch you guys all next time. Thanks so much for watching.
Don't forget to spay and neuter your animals.
That too.